Hey everyone, I'm back. This is your host, SmithCity, for SmithCity's product reviews. Well, it's been a long time between drinks, pardon the pun. Obviously, for my viewers that know me from WIR challenges, I'm moving from challenges to product reviews. I'll still continue to do some challenges here and there, but I'm shifting over to doing product reviews. Obviously, I haven't done any haven't done any challenges for a while. Obviously, through a period of studying, also working away from home, as well as my sporting stuff with coaching basketball and playing basketball. I just ran out of time to not necessarily be able to do the challenges, just having the time to edit them around studying and starting up my business and that sort of stuff. So that's that first bit out of the way. Welcome to all my previous viewers, and hopefully I get some new ones doing product reviews. So I'm going to be doing a review on Bridge Road Brewers Celtic Red Ale. It's brewed in Beechworth, Victoria. That's the bottle. It's 5.3% alcohol and 330 mils in volume. So we may as well get it open. There's the bottle cap. And we'll pour it into a glass and see what it looks like. Not too sure if you can see that on the camera. It's got some carbonation. No head whatsoever. Very dark brown colour. And get that sort of burnt caramel smell straight away. And like a roasted coconut smell. So obviously I don't know a lot about craft beer, but I do enjoy drinking them. I do enjoy red ales. Generally speaking, they're not a beer that I can, so in one sitting I can't sit down with the ones I've tried. I can't sit down with 3, 4, 5 of them and drink 5 of them. They're normally sort of a specialty beer that I like to drink one of and then sort of go on to something else if I'm continuing to drink. So it'll be interesting to see how this stacks up in terms of drinkability. First of all, I'll go over with price. With Dan Murphy's is where I bought it from. And it's $82 for a slab. It's $16 for 4 and $4.30 per bottle. So it smells good. It smells good. Yeah, instantly get sort of a roasted coconut through the carbonation. You definitely get sort of a burnt caramel type flavour, and then sort of at the back end of it, as it sort of lingers on the back palate, sort of tasting like a coffee, sort of like an espresso type rich coffee flavour, which is quite nice. It's quite smooth to drink. It's not overly in your face for a red ale, but also it's not overly in your face for something that's 5.3% alcohol. So that's quite good. I suppose we talk about packaging. The packaging, I don't mind the colours on it. It looks fairly, it's not out there with anything too crazy on it, which I think actually works well with the beer itself in terms of how it tastes. Excuse me, carbonation is making me do some burps. Well, that's quite nice. All right, so I suppose I'll move on to drinkability. I easily could sit down and drink 4 or 5 of them quite easily. There's no full-on... It's not really full-on in terms of how crazy the tastes are in this beer. Obviously, I'm a little bit new to the craft beer game, and speaking the right terminology, I'm probably going to get it wrong, so bear with me. I'm sure there'll be people on here that know more about it than I do, that feel free to drop comments in the comment section below. Obviously hit subscribe, and obviously the more and more I do this, the better I'll get at it, but it's quite an enjoyable, easy to drink beer, especially for a red ale. Hope everyone's going okay with their own personal lives through this COVID-19 stuff. I know it's not easy. I've been impacted. I know everyone else. I don't think there's been a single person that hasn't been impacted with this sort of stuff. So hopefully everyone's keeping well and sort of enjoying what you are able to do in life, and keeping your friends and family safe, and trying to pull each other together through this whole situation. Yeah, I really rate that drink. It's quite nice. So I suppose I'll read off the back. So I've sort of told you what I've been able to taste about this beer. The Irish style red ale was first brewed as a one-off for the annual Beechworth Celtic Festival. This beer has become a permanent part of the Bridge Road Brewers range. Sorry about that. How we make it. In crafting this beer, we use a blend of specialty malts that provide caramel and chocolate flavours and a red hue. Sort of getting a little bit of a chocolate vibe, but I'm more tasting roasted coconut. So we also use an English ale yeast strain that produces flavours typical in this style of beer. What it tastes like, it's got... I'm not too sure if that's going to focus. So it's got the malt profile there and the hop profile there. It's 1.3 standard drinks. I suppose I'll talk about the Bridge Road Brewers. Established in 2005 in the iconic Australian town of Beechworth comes this equally iconic brewery, born in the family shed from a passion of beer. For more than a decade, Bridge Road Brewers have earned a reputation as a leader of independent Australian craft beer. Still got... see if I can... just the light shine on the glass is sort of not allowing the carbonation. There you go, you can see the carbonation there. If anyone watching has got a particular craft beer that they enjoy, whether it be a red ale or any other style of craft beer, feel free to comment. Feel free to send me some private messages, whether it be on my Instagram or Facebook. The description will be, the links will be in the description. So in terms of price for what it tastes like, I rate it. So, you know, I don't think it would be something I'd go out and buy a slab of. But yeah, happy to buy a 4-pack of it. You know, sitting around a fire with some mates, just enjoying some banter and some chats. Yeah, I reckon that'd be probably the best bet with this drink. Also, I'm not just sticking with craft beers. I will be doing other products. So if people have any sort of requests that they want to suggest to me, I'm more than happy to listen. Also, if there's any challenges that I'm able to facilitate through obviously the COVID stuff, obviously it's kind of hard to organise stuff around that. So I think that's pretty much it. We'll wrap it up, and I'm sure I'll do some more videos soon. I'm waiting on a subscription delivery from Beer Cartel. I ordered it a couple of weeks ago, and stupidly didn't realise, because it's a month subscription, that it'll come on the start of the next month. So I've been waiting a little bit, but that's just the way it is. Obviously, I'll do some reviews on those beers, but also review the Beer Cartel organisation, if you will, as well, in terms of packaging and pricing and all that sort of stuff. So I'll give a rating to this beer. I'm going to rate it out of 10. I'm going to rate things out of 10. I think I got more scope in terms of if things are sort of average or really good or really bad. And I'd probably give this beer as a red ale. I'd probably give this probably a 7 out of 10. As a beer as a whole, probably also give it a 7 out of 10. Also, I enjoy this. There might be other people out there with different palate tastes to me that this isn't the style of beer for them. So keep that in mind. If you go, oh, what he's talking about here sounds really nice, I might try it, and then you try it and it's like, nah, don't agree with you there, SmithCity. Well, then that's entirely fine as well. But yeah, hope everyone has a good evening or a good day or afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. And that's it. SmithCity out.